And a wonderful good morning wherever you are in the world. It is the Fluffy Kitty Ninja Show. It is the eMLB World Series. Game 3 will be featured today between the Cardinals and the Rangers. We changed the venue for our next 3 contests, as we will at least go Game 5. We know this. So all 3 games that will be in Texas will be taking place. Great to have you here. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It is Commish LB and the eMLB universe. Our most prestigious time of season, the Fall Classic, is upon us, and we will jump right into it momentarily. Thanks for being part of the show again today, courtesy of our friends at Out of the Park. You are getting special drops for the entire World Series. Wow, ain't that cool? So you can go watch your other favorite Out of the Park affiliates, get those boosts as well, but here you will get separate of that program. Normally we're a part of it, but for this very special occasion, we have, thanks to our friends at Out of the Park, we've had the honor of being a part out of the Out of Park family. You got to go all the way back to Out of the Park 5 is when we began this journey in the eMLB universe. eMLB didn't officially begin in Out of the Park, in case you didn't know that. Bonus points for those who do remember where we came from. If you don't, then that's an interesting trivia question for you in our 25, would you believe we're a week and a day away from 25 and a half years of operation. Are you kidding me? Time flies when you're having fun. Also means I'm getting old as blankety blank blank. Daffy is watching. I know he is. All right, so we are now officially in the month of November. It's November 1st in the eMLB universe. Means free agents are coming really soon. So again, if you're not on Texas or you're not on St. Louis and you still have room for boosting, you are eligible to finish your season of boosting. Your season isn't officially done yet. We officially reset the clocks in regards to your boost count that you're allowed per season once free agency begins. If you're not sure how many boosts your player is allowed. You will refer to what age they will be on January 1st, 2033. And even if they're a January 2nd baby, you reference the date they are on the 1st. That's how many boosts you will be allowed per our age cap limit. Here we go. We're going to set the table here. I know I'm going to have to make possibly some adjustment. Let me see. First off, are any of our friends here today? Anju, I know, is at church. Jamie is here. Anju's at church right now. If Anju is able to be present, then at the worst, substitutions will be available to general managers, but until both are available, it will be AI only. Roof is closed here at Globe Life Field for today's game number 3. We will go first do this and do that. Okay. Make sure Lewis McKenzie Bellows.
I am Optimus Prime.
Well, thank you much, NC Pirate. 66 and counting now.
66 and counting.
Man. Hey, bot. What the hell? Thought I had to do her work for her, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah. Getting into my coffee or something? 5.5 years now for NC Pirate. Much appreciated. All right, lineup is perfect to be the same lineup that the Cardinals have gone with. Andy Muller is going to be the starter today. For the bullpen, only Cole Winn showing is a little fatigué. He pitched in both games. He's thrown 5 innings. Dude's like a starter. He did win game number 2, down 4-0 this postseason. For Texas, let me see. Trainer will move up to the leadoff spot, so Buffalo getting the lead up. Alex Lee's King Butcher will slide down to the number 2. Guerrero will bat 5th. And everyone else at the bottom of the lineup will stay as is. Daniel Pratt is from the 1.0 universe. He spent his first 4 seasons in Colorado. He now is a part of the Rangers, went 13-7 with a 3.75 ERA. And he will be your Game 3 starter today. Bill McClure, of course, has also been a busy little boy. Everybody got the day off yesterday, so a little bit of healing in the pen. McClure has the win from Game 1 and took the loss in Game number 2. He gave up the 2 runs on 3 hits in an inning and 2/3. Everybody else will be available. You know what? I'm going to cancel out of this for a moment. Lineups are perfect, but I need to make sure that I have the proper uniforms for today. It's the away uniform, not the alternate. That's on a Friday. And for Texas, make sure no away alt, no home alt. Ugh, that is not even an eMLB alt. There's a Sunday special. That's for Wednesdays. All right, the home jersey, perfect. We are good. I've been a little lax on the choice of jerseys for our general managers here in this, and I apologize. So now, all right, roof stays closed. We aren't missing a beat. Everything is as it is intended. Perfect. Didn't miss a beat. pause on our nice little ambiance music and let's set the table for today's game number 3. Starting lineups for your St. Louis Cardinals. It'll be the same lineup we have seen. Royce Lewis will be in left field today, 2 for 8 in this series with a stolen base. Darius McKenzie is over at second base, batting second, 1 for 7 with a double. Matthew Bellows in center field has a triple, 2 for 9 in this series. He is your center fielder today. Shane Rodecker's over at third base, the only man with home runs in this series, 2 to be exact, 6 RBIs driven in. He's at third base and your cleanup hitter. Anju Alexander 0 for 5 with a walk in this series. He'll be in right field batting 5th. Jorge Gavina is 2 for 8 with a double. He'll bat 6th and play first base. Brendan Donovan from Germany is your DH. 1 for 6 with a couple of walks. He has struck out 4 times this series. Jerome Powell, 2 for 6 in this series. He is batting 8th and he'll be behind the dish. Shane Larkin, son of Barry Larkin, 1 for 7 this series. He'll bat 9th and play shortstop. Andy Muller makes his first World Series appearance. The 25-year-old from Columbia, Missouri, 1-0 in his career in the postseason with a 3.18 ERA. Gets the start for the Cardinals. For the Rangers, Jack Trainer will move up to the top of the lineup, his 3rd game since September 25th. He'll be in right field leading it off. Alex Lee is at short, 1 for 6 with an RBI. He's walked 3 times. He'll be at short, batting second. Lola Thurman, the 3-time AL batting champion, 3 for 8, 2 doubles, 3 RBI. She will be behind the dish, batting 3rd. Cody Koshin, your designated hitter. He started yesterday's game and was the DH. 3 for 9 with a double and 2 RBI. He is batting in the cleanup role. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bats 5th, 2 for 8 with a couple strikeouts. He'll bat 5th and play first base. Superman Chris Reeves is your number 6 hitter today. He'll be at third base. He's 1 for 7 with an RBI, and he's had 4 strikeouts so far in this series. Wrong one. Don't need that long. C.J. Abrams is your second baseman. He is 2 for 4 with a strikeout. He'll play his 2nd consecutive game, batting 7th. Chuck Norris in center field, 1 for 7 with an RBI. He'll bat 8th and play up the middle. Dylan Lyle playing another game, 2 for 3 with 2 doubles in yesterday's game. He'll bat 9th as your left fielder. And Daniel Pratt will get the start, 13 and 7 in the regular season. He'll make his first World Series appearance. 2. Globe Life Field. We go for the game of the day, Game 3 of the World Series. Welcome on into game number 3 of the eMLB World Series, coming to you from Globe Life Park here in Texas. It is Commish LB getting ready to call the action here for you between the NL and the AL's best. Texas taking on St. Louis. So far, we're tied at 1. We know we'll go 5 for sure. We'll see where we go further from that. Here's your starting defensive lineman for your Texas Rangers in this one. Dylan Lyle will be out in left field today. Chuck Norris is in center. Jack Trainer will be in right. This is your same defensive lineup from game number 2. Chris Reeves will be at third base. Alex Lee is your shortstop. C.J. Abrams is over at second. Vladimir Guerrero is at first. Lola Thurman is behind the dish today. And a friendly reminder that all ratings you see on your screen are using the scaled ratings of 1 to 100. Out of the Park has many different scales you can use because in the True Editor, there's all kinds of different scales themselves. Some ratings are 1 to 600, some are 1 to 250, some are 1 to 200. You get it. So we simplify it, use 1 to 100 so you can figure out who is good at what. On the hill today, the 29-year-old from Ephrata, Washington. He is a 1.0 player. It is his 5th season. Daniel Pratt will get the start today. Pratt, 5'11", 200-pound right-hander, is your starter. During the regular season, he had 32 total appearances. 29 of them were starts. He was 13-7 during the regular season with a 3.75 ERA. He throws a 4-pitch arsenal. He'll throw the fastball mid-upper 90s. He'll also work a split-finger fastball, a curveball, and a changeup. Again, as we said, he's in his 5th year in the majors. He's a 7th-round pick in 2023 by the now Anaheim Angels out of the University of Georgia. Hold on. Pratt ready to go. It's his fourth career postseason appearance. So far, he is 1-1 with a 7.3 ERA. He's trying to cut down on that 4.07 average against. 21 minutes remaining on that bet, which again, how many hits do you think both teams will combine for? And we are off to about a mid-4,000 hairball start. Sparks, thank you for checking in with a 5-stream watch streak. Much appreciated, all of our people who are committed to being around when we are live. With that, let's get our first batter in, and it will be Royce Lewis. Lewis, 33-year-old from Aliso Viejo, California. He will check in for the postseason. 288 average, 4 home runs, 9 RBI for this series. He is 2 for 8. He scored a couple of times, and he's stolen a bag in yesterday's game. Not yesterday. We watched it yesterday, but it was in game 2, which is 2 some days ago. All right, so for now, until Anju shows, Jamie is here. So for now, we're going to do one-pitch mode. Well, we're going to probably stay in one-pitch mode, but there'll be no substitutions at this time by our general managers. It's all AI, but we have confirmed with the general managers that if they're present but distracted, they can at least call substitutions when they need it. All right, with that, let's get it underway. Coffee is in hand. Thank you for being a part of today's broadcast as we get it underway. It's a 1-1 count from Globe Life Field. It says he's in chat. He might just not be right here. 1-1 pitch to Royce will be lifted out to left field. That is going to be in the neighborhood of Dalen Lyle to make a fairly routine can of corn. Game 3 is underway with your first out. 1 out, possible free agent to be community credit player Darius McKenzie comes to the plate. In regular season action, McKenzie is on the cusp of 300 career home runs. In the postseason, though, a 250 average with 1 homer and 8 RBI for the series. He's 1 for 7. He had a double in game 2. He's also drawn a couple of walks. A ball and a strike from Pratt. That'll be rocketed into left field. A laser. Didn't get a lot of launch angle, but nobody was going to get that ball. McKenzie will reach with a solid single. There's your first hit of the day. Matthew Bellows, Minerva's community credit player, comes to the plate. Second World Series for him. Hitting very good, trying to remove that stigma he had from 2030. I think he's done well here these past 2 seasons. 333 average at this point. 2 homers, 11 RBI in the postseason. He's 2 for 9 in this series. He had a triple and 2 runs driven in. A 1-strike pitch to Bellows. That one is down in the dirt. It's going to get away. Thurman will get to it, but not in time, as McKenzie will get into second without issue. Guys, just in case I'm distracted today, Mrs. Kamish is at a very important appointment right now. I at first didn't think she was going to do it, so I kept my regular schedule, and then she was like, no, I'll go. So I was like, all right. So anyway, so if I'm distracted by my phone for a little bit, that's why. Hold on. I've got to put one of the kids in their place. Okay. Sorry about that. My wife is literally on the table trying to get an ultrasound right now, and Kokamish is the type that will keep trying to reach you, keep trying to reach you, keep trying to reach you, keep trying to reach you. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? And it's like, cut it out. So I had to put dad voice. All right. Good morning, Boomer. All right, we've got runner at second now with a 1-1 count after the pass, the wild pitch, excuse me, not a pass ball to Thurman. It is a wild pitch. It's now a 2-2 count to Bellows. That'll be a swing and a miss. Pratt will dial back with a 97-mile-an-hour fastball and get him. First strikeout of the day for Daniel Pratt, and our second out here in the first. That'll bring up a very deadly bat in this series. Well, at all times, Shane Rodecker, the no-fly zone, coming to the plate. Rodecker, 364 average in postseason play with 5 homers, 17 RBI. He is the only man with home runs so far in this series, and that's multiple. 3 for 8, a double, 2 homers, and 6 of the 7 runs driven in for St. Louis. First pitch to Rodecker. He'll go down for it, lifts it lazily out towards right center field, giving Trainer plenty of time to get there. Hill will make the grab. They'll get a runner in scoring position, but the Cardinals will come up empty. We are halfway through the first at Globe Life Field. Cardinals get nothing. Rangers coming up. Remember, you got 3 outs remaining to get your first inning bets in. You can win 150 balls of yarn to select the right winning team. Bottom of the first coming up. Before we continue, let's introduce our starting 9 for the Cardinals in today's festivities. Same lineup they have trotted out here for the first 3 games overall. Royce Lewis will be out in left field today. Matthew Bellows is in center. Andrew Alexander will be in right field. Shane Rodecker's over third base. Shane Larkin completes the Shane left field here. The walk of Shane, as Tim Lowry called it. Shane Larkin is at short. Darius McKenzie is at second. Jorge Gavita is at first. Jerome Powell, your catcher for today. He'll be catching for the Missouri native from Columbia, Missouri, 25-year-old Andy Muller. Muller will make his third career postseason appearance, his first in the World Series. He's 1-0 with a 3.18 ERA this season. Just 4 walks, though, and has 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. That's what I meant. And he's thrown 11 1/3 innings. So really struggling with the strikeout pitch here so far for him. During the regular season, of course, he was 12-8 with a 3.65 earned run average. This was his sophomore year. 4-pitch arsenal from Muller. He'll throw the fastball a little less, not as hard as Pratt, but not by much. He'll also throw a sinking fastball to try to keep the ball down, a slider, and a changeup. Muller was a second-round pick by the Baltimore Orioles in 2028. Get this. Out of the University of Georgia. We got a couple of Bulldogs starting this game, in case you did not know. Arf, arf. Both Pratt and Muller. Don't know offhand if they know each other fairly well, but they were asked about their connection. They, at least Muller said, yeah, that's cool. Buffalo Jack Trainer will lead us off here for today. CCP of Buffalo Jack get his 3rd game back. He did not play in any of the postseason prior to the World Series due to the fractured thumb that he dealt with back on September 25th. Hasn't missed much. 2 for 9, couple of runs, 3 strikeouts, and a walk for Trainer. There'll be a ball and 2 strikes coming here from Muller. And the pitch. That'll be slapped away against the shift from the outfield grass. Shane Larkin, couple steps into the outfield grass, makes a long throw, and he will get Trainer. He had to go range back a bit and head back to his natural position as he was playing in the shift. Nice work there from Larkin for the first out. From Buffalo Jack to King Butcher now as Alex Lee comes up. Lee, 27-year-old from Willowdale, Ontario, Canada, 214 average for the postseason with a homer, 6 RBI. He is 1 for 6 with a 1 RBI in this series. He's walked 3 batters and scored twice. All right. Mrs. Kamish already got out of her appointment. They were able to get her in early, so that's cool. Tim. 3-1 pitch. That one's hit out to right field. It's very well struck. Alexander's going back to the wall, but he will pull up and watch that one go. Opposite field, home run for Alex Lee.
Brilliant!
Got a lot of that one, 379 feet away, opposite field for King Butcher's CCP. His first World Series homer and his second of this postseason, 1-0 Texas. Lola Thurman will come to the plate. The 3-time American League batting champion comes aboard. 268 average for Lola this postseason with 2 homers, 12 driven in. Lola's 3 for 8, had all 3 hits in game 1. A couple doubles, 3 RBI in that game. Ball and 2 strikes. That'll be a slapped bunt down to first base. Going to have to hurry as Thurman flies down the line, and she'll get in. A high chopper. Gavita decided to take it, tried to get it to Muller in time, but Thurman coming out hard from that box on the left side. She will reach second hit already. Again, 8 minutes remaining on your prediction of how many hits today. And we are only at just under 8,000 hairballs right now. Hey, Benny. Thank you, Tim, for the relentless suave garbage amp energy link of the moment. Cody Koshin will come to the plate. Today, as the DH, he was your starter yesterday. Went 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 3 and struck out 4. For this postseason as a hitter, he's a .267 average with 4 homers and 17 runs driven in. You know what? That's a darn good question. Give me a moment. I'm sorry. Someone made something very nice for me. And I meant to start with that. Give me 1 sec. I gotta work on something here. I didn't forget you. Well, I did forget you, Tim, but not intentionally. This probably just screwed a few things up. We'll see. Let me try to get you to this so that you can see. Since Benny asked what happened in yesterday's game, well, why don't we show you here? Royce Lewis is your runner at third. Matthew Bellows at first. Cards trying to strike first in game 2 here. 3-2 to Rodecker. He will ground it down to third. It was a slow developing play, or apparently Bellows was on his way up. Reeves had to hurry on it. He'll get to first in time for the out. Koshin goes the other way with it, and that's a fair ball. That's going to find its way to the wall. Lewis will play it off the carom. Here comes the play at the plate. They're going to get Thurman, excuse me. That is the second time in this series, second time in as many games that Lola Thurman has been thrown out at the plate. This one far more evident. Did Lola run through the stop sign? I didn't get to see it. To Powell, to right field. Moving over to his right is Trainer. He'll make the grab. Here comes the play at the plate. It will be cut off, and Gavina will score a sac fly for Trainer. You have bases, infield is in with Larkin playing on the second base side of the bag. 2-1, center field. Bellows has room. He'll make the play live on his way in. Here comes the throw. It is offline. It is an RBI sac fly. I would assume they might be just going to give him the intentional, right? Yeah, I got the AI on. I'm just making sure. No, they'll pitch to him. One strike pitch. Oh, my goodness. Right center field. Base hit. I think you would have given him the IBB, but it will be a RBI double for the no-fly zone, who continues to be a menace in this series. And that was your final outcome as the that big decision on pitching 2. Shane Rodecker is the difference in this one. Very questionable. Now, again, the AI made that decision. The general manager, Jamie Thurman, says, man, would have walked him right there. But that is your difference. You're now tied at 1. Hey! Well, Benny, thank you very much for dropping some Jedi Cats in the chat. That is 10 boosts for you, and I'm pleased to report we needed one more boost or one more gifted sub to a random player to add to the academy. So there you go. And then he had 4 more, so we had 2 boosts to the academy and have 1 in storage. So thank you much for that. And again, if you're not sure what I just meant by that, when people do gifted subs and they go to random players without characters, that goes into the eMLB Baseball Academy for every 3rd random that is done. We needed 1 more from, because we keep track. So the first random counted, and then all 5 were randoms. None of them have players. But if those people are in the chat and they would like to create a player, that is easy. All you do is go right to our form, create the player, and we will walk you through the process. You can have your own player in the eMLB universe, kind of like Lola Thurman and Cody Koshin here as we get back to the action. Again, it is 1-0, bottom of the first. Thurman is at first. Koshin is at the plate. The two-way star on a 2-2 pitch out towards right field, but it's a line shot right in the direction of Andrew Alexander. He'll make the grab, and that is your second out. Yes, Benny, thank you very much once again. Right now, I'm going to assume with you just getting your players started off and boosted, You'll probably want all 10 boosts right now versus taking half of the boost and half of an increase to your cap limit. The cap limit just allows you to do more than you normally are allowed, but right now I would just assume you probably would like the boost, which you can submit before free agency, and it will count in this window. And if you have questions on that, I'll gladly explain. I know you told me you're new to Out of the Park, and I had a client who said similar to you this week. They said, talk to me as if I'm a kindergartner. Yeah, better to take the 10 while you have the room. If you were using all the room, then it would make more sense to take the extra boost increase. Alrighty, we've got 2 outs now, and Vladimir Guerrero coming to the plate. Vlad for this series, 2 for 8. He has a couple of strikeouts. He's scored a run. He'll slide down to the number 5 spot versus batting second today. 224 average for the postseason with a homer and 9 RBI. 1 strike pitch. Out towards shallow center field. Bellows got a long way to go. He's on his horse, and he'll get there in time. Nice run from Matthew Bellows to make the play, and that will retire the side. The opposite field home run from Alex Lee will be our offense to start off today. 1 inning in the books, 2nd inning bets now in effect. You can still win today if you put your predictions in. Just a little bit less winnings, up to 100 balls of yarn for today's prediction. Top second we go. That'll be the 5, 6, 7 hitters for St. Louis. We'll start it off with Andrew Alexander. Alexander, 29-year-old from Virginia Beach, Virginia. 195 average so far in his postseason with 3 homers, 7 RBI. He's still looking for his first hit here in the Fall Classic. He's, hiccups, coffee burps. 0 for 5 with a walk. 1 strike pitch from Daniel Pratt. That's a hard shot over to second, but right in the direction of C.J. Abrams. That'll be an easy toss over to first. We have our first out here of the second. Jorge Gavina comes to the plate. Okay, so Anju can do subs. Excuse me. Jamie, do you want to do subs as well? Let me just make sure Jamie is here. It said he was earlier. Yeah, it says he's here. Let me send him a Discord message too. Okay, so for now, until I hear from Jamie, it says he's in chat, but he might be distracted. So for now, we will continue as is. 1 out, Jorge Gavita, the Puerto Rican first baseman, coming up. 231 average this postseason with 2 homers and 9 RBI for this World Series. 2 for 8. He had a double. Ball and 2 strikes. Pratt's pitch goes up and away, and Gavina obliges, and he will go down swinging.
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pitcher. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
That'll be your second out here of the second inning. And with 2 outs now, German-born Brendan Donovan comes to the plate. Donovan, of course, a son of Jim Donovan, military from the U.S. Army. On in Germany at the time of Brendan's birth. Brendan so far 321 average this year with 1 homer, 2 RBI. Donovan is 1 for 6, has a couple of walks, but he's also struck out 4 times in this series. Ball and 2 strikes. He'll soft roll it over to first. Guerrero has it. He will hold off Pratt and race over to the bag in time for retiring the side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals here. Top of the second. Bottom of the second coming up from Globe Life Field. Texas with a 1-0 lead. The over-under predictions are closed today. It was just over 13,000 hairballs up for grabs. 13 people participated. Thank you again, everybody who did. And 2/3 of you, just over 2/3, say we'll have more than 17.5 hits today. And a reminder, that is in regulation. Extra innings don't count at all. Nope. Unless I say it does, and it don't. Nope. Not a bit. Nope. Andy Miller back to work here as he's trailing 1-0 in the second. 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up, and we will start it off with the Fort Myers, Florida native, nicknamed Superman, Chris Reeves. Reeves, one-time 4th overall selection in 2026. He finished up his second year in the majors, hitting .257 with 25 homers. Pretty good here in this world, in the postseason, I should say. .283 average with 4 homers, 12 RBI. He is 1 for 7 with an RBI and 4 Ks in this series. First pitch he sees, it's a grounder right to Rodecker. Bit of a hot shot. That'll give Rodecker time to be able to fire over to first to retire Superman for the first out. And you can see by the sinking fastball, Reeves very aggressive on that at bat. He went chasing big time. 1 out, C.J. Abrams' second straight start. He did not play in game number 1. He went 2 for 4 in yesterday's game. He's got a .300 average here in the postseason with 3 runs driven in. Ball and 2 strikes. Muller gets him to go away with the pitch, and he will strike him out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
96-mile-an-hour fastball that he got him to go chase after. Good sinking action from that one. That will be the first K of the night for Muller, and 2 outs. 2 outs now. Chuck Norris comes to the plate. Norris, 27-year-old, born in St. Louis, Missouri, playing against the team he grew up watching. Norris hitting .159 this postseason with a homer, 2 RBI. He is 1 for 7 with a walk and a run driven in. Two-strike pitch. He will strike him out.
I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
When Chuck Norris orders a Big Mac from Burger King, he gets it. He also gets struck out, though, unfortunately, when he misses a 96-mile-an-hour fastball. Side is retired. Rangers also go down in order, so a quick second inning. They're now in the 3rd inning. Last chance for you to get your bets in today. If you are obliged to do so, you can win 50 balls of yarn if you are correct in who you think wins this one. And in case you don't know what that means you write it in chat in order for us to know. Okay. Interesting message I just got from LinkedIn. There's always some out there, especially at the start of a new year. All right, we will start off the 3rd inning. It's the 8-9-1 hitters coming up here for St. Louis. Hey, Jamie. All right, so Jamie, if you're here now, are you good to do substitutions at least? Yeah, exactly. Okay. Good. So just looking for confirmation from Jamie. I know we're still early enough in this game. Oh, he's not ready, actually. He's here, but he's not ready to do subs. Okay, so for now, we're still staying in this mode until both are good. My mistake.
Hello there.
Old Dylan, thank you for hitting the follow. Welcome on into the Club Kitty Ninja show. Felt a bang, but I think a door got closed just underneath me and it rattled me for a second. All right, we go top of the third. It is the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, coming to the plate. You jokingly think either I or Pete Grassi would have made this player, but nope, neither of us had a part in it. Powell from Washington, D.C., been a pretty good hitter here this postseason. 295 average, no homers, 5 runs driven in. Far better than the 209 he did over the regular season. 1-0 count from Pratt. Hard shot over to third. Bobble there by Reeves. And Powell's going to reach. Go! So even though the creator's not around when the Academy releases the boost to you, Anshu, you can still assign boost to him if you wish. And it's either, do you want to input the boost or do you want me to use my formula based on the build of the player? I guess not. At least he's got kryptonite hands, don't he? Powell reaches by way of the E5. Leadoff runner will be aboard, and Shane Larkin, son of Barry Larkin, comes up. Larkin is 1 for 7 in this series. He has struck out 3 times for the postseason, a 333 average with 3 runs driven in. Okay, yep, Jamie confirmed AI just for now. We'll see if that changes. Ball and 2 strikes from Pratt. Got him swinging. Goes with the curveball. It will do the job and send him down.
Fatality.
That will be the 3rd K for Daniel Pratt. 1 out, 1 on, and top of the order. Royce Lewis comes up 0 for 1. Ball and a strike. Slapped over to second. Abrams has it to short for 1. Lita Guerrero in time. It is a 4-6-3 double play. Side will be retired. 2.5 are in the books, which means 3 outs left. 1, 2, 3 to get your opportunity to bet in today's game. Bottom of the 3rd we go in. Number 9 hitter, the only person we haven't seen yet today. Good morning, Pop. Dalen Lyle, the 29-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky. He played in game number 2, and he made his presence felt. He was 2 for 3. He had 2 runs scored, stole a couple of bases. He's 7 for 7 in thefts so far this postseason. And of course, as we mentioned, he played 3 games in the postseason for the Cardinals in 2030, going 4 for 10. So he does have a ring with that 2030 Cardinals squad now playing against them. He's a .302 hitter with 4 RBI for the entire postseason. Full count pitch from Muller. That'll be driven into center field. Dalen Lyle continues to make his presence felt. Lyle will get the leadoff hit driven up the middle. And again, 2 stolen bases in game number 2. Muller and Powell will likely be keeping a close eye on. We have a boss battle in the chat. One out, Jack Trainer, your batter. Buffalo Jack is 0 for 1. Hold on. Yeah, just keeping an eye on Mrs. Kamish, who's out and about right now. She normally is not driving, but today she decided she was going to. She said she felt well enough, but she had a tough seizure last night, so. But she's in her happy place right now because she's at a pet store now after the hospital, and she's seeing an active, cute leopard gecko right now. So she had to send me a picture. All right, Lyle is at first. Jack Trainer is ready. One strike pitch. Pitch out, and it's going to get away. Dear Lord. Or was it even a pitch out? I don't know. It looked it. Well, now it says it's low and inside on the text. So it'll be a wild pitch to Muller. Instead, Lyle gets up to second here in scoring position. A 1-1. Goes and reaches, lifts one out towards right field. Routine can of corn for Alexander. He'll make the grab. Lyle, despite the speed, ain't going to take the gamble. He'll stay at second there for the first out. Alex Lee hit a 379-foot opposite field home run in his first at bat. 1 for 1 today. Ball and 2 strikes. Out to right field again. This one is well struck. It's going to play halfway up the wall. Almost 2 home runs on the day. Lee will head for second. He'll score. He'll get in. Lyle will score meanwhile, as I butcher the call. And Alex Lee having a day. He will make it 2-0. Second RBI of the game, 8 for the postseason. And for this postseason, his 4th double. He snuck into the bag and wrote AI on all of them. Funny. That was a 1-2 count. Fastball got a little bit too much of the plate, and Lee made him pay, but this one stayed in the yard at least. All right, 1 out. Runner at second, Lola Thurman the batter. Thurman 1 for 1. On a full count pitch. Outside, ball 4. That'll put 2 on with Cody Koshin coming to the plate. It'll be a 1-1 count to Koshin. He'll go the other way. That is going to land in fair territory and be a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Will Thurman try to head for home? She will. It'll be a 2-run double for Cody Koshin. He will double the score up. It's 4-0 Texas. Thank you, Tim, for the reliable, important pie. What face? Link of the moment. Koshin getting a couple more RBI. He's got 19 this postseason. And now 4 RBI for this Fall Classic. Yeah, that face. Vladimir Guerrero, your batter. Still 1 out here. Is that what you look like in center field right now? 3-1 pitch to Vlad. He will swing on it, lifts it out to left field. Long run there for Lewis. He'll make the grab. Might have been in foul territory, but it's an out nonetheless. He'll rifle it back in. He was in danger running into some siding there, some rails and steps. 2 outs now. Chris Reeves 0 for 1 today. He might want to try to do a little something here after the error last inning. Did not cause any damage, though. 1 strike pitch. Out towards center. Got a decent amount of it, but it will still have plenty of room for Matthew Bellows to make the grab. That will retire the side. 3 runs will score on 3 hits for Texas. 3 innings are now in the books. No more bets. Bets are locked in. Best of luck to all of you. We will head to the 4th inning. It is the Rangers 4, St. Louis 0. Tim, thank you for the crispy open troll hot pocket link of the moment. Daniel Pratt now working with a 4-run lead. He'll take on McKenzie. Matthew Bellows, Shane Rodecker here due up. Start with McKenzie with the only hit for St. Louis thus far. 3-1 pitch from Pratt. He will swing, got jammed. It's a ground shot to Larkin. That'll be a routine 6-3. And that will be the first out. McKenzie swinging on ball 4 here. 1 out, Matthew Bellows coming to the plate. Bellows today 0 for 1. That'll be lifted out towards center field. Going back with plenty of room is Chuck Norris. He'll be there to make the grab. That is your second out. Oh, dear Lord, now what? All right. You want my official take on Alex Bregman? Congrats to Alex. Wish you well on the Cubs. I have no issues with Alex Bregman. I have issues with John Henry. I have issues with Sam Kennedy. And I have issues with pissing off a superstar like Rafael Devers for one mediocre season of Alex Bregman and not buying a frickin' free agent on the market and improving your team. And I know Anju might be a fan of William Contreras. I still have faith in Tristan Casas more. We had Dante Bichette on my face once upon a time. He was a demon in the locker room. That team was toxic. No thanks. No thanks. Don't want him. Don't want Bo. Just assuming the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. No thanks. Look at Anju. Once upon a time, he was like, Arenado's the best third baseman ever. Now he's like, here, take him for a song. Actually, he's like, no, he's still pretty good.
I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, and I dance.
Anju's like, no, he's still pretty good. But we'll just need, like, Roman Anthony and Marcelo Meyer and Christian Campbell for him, so. RDJ, thank you for the resub. 51 months, sir, on a tier 1. Much appreciated. All right, we get back to work. 2 outs here. Shane Rodecker, nobody on, down 4, and he's 0 for 1 today. Yeah, dear God. Don't make me reach through the internet and poke you in the eyes, Tim Lowry. Doink. Chris Bryant. You know, in all renditions of MLB, the show that I play for fun, Chris Bryant always gets sent to the minors pretty early. That's all you need to know. Anthony Rendon's worse since that guy's had hip problems. 3-2 pitch to the no-fly zone. He'll hit it off the end of the bat. Look at the... Did you see the graphic? It freaking flew over. Jack Trainer grabbed his cartoon legs and flew right over there like he was Roadrunner. Meep, meep. Jack Trainer running from right center field. We're going to watch that one more time. Just watch Jack very carefully here on the 4-star diving play. Watch.
Meep, meep.
Whatever. Go. Texas hangs on to the 4-0 lead. We are still on AI as Jamie's not available right this moment. All right, CJ Abrams is going to be the batter. Abrams 0 for 1. Norris and Lyle, bottom third of the order, scheduled up here. Muller's first pitch to Abrams will go the other way with it. Kind of a line shot right in the direction of Royce Lewis. He'll make the grab for the out. Thank you, Tim, for the light yawning tiger Anel, I guess. Light yawning tiger Anel link of the moment. One out, Chuck Norris will be the batter. Chuck is 0 for 1 today. Struck out on a 96-mile-an-hour sinker he couldn't connect on. Full count pitch. The other way, it's just going to get by McKenzie for the hit. Just enough to be beyond the reach of McKenzie's glove. Norris will get himself a one-out single. 7 hits on the day now for those on the over-under prediction. Just realizing we are on the ad break. Whoops. Having too much fun with Roadrunner legs there, Jack Trainer. One out, Dalen Lyle had a base hit in his first at bat. 1 for 1 today. He is now 3 for 4 in this series. Now what? Hold on. She needs me to look at something. Okay. Dalen Lyle coming up. 2-2 pitch. He'll ground it right back to the mound. Going to second for 1. Over to first. A 1-6-3 double play. Side will be retired. Cardinals will get out with the minimum that inning. 4 innings now in the books. Time to head to the 5th, which means Journey of the Starters. Brought to you by the official sponsors of Club Kitty Ninjas Show, APM Music, and Moon Brew. Moon Brew, your new tasty ritual towards better sleep, better health, and better cortisol. For Daniel Pratt today, 4 innings, just 1 hit. Hasn't walked a batter, hasn't allowed a run. He struck out 3 batters so far on 47 pitches. Andrew Alexander, Jorge Gavina, and Brendan Donovan will be scheduled up this inning. Alexander 0 for 1. Pratt will start off the 5th inning. First pitch swinging, 1 hopper right over to C.J. Abrams. He'll make a routine play to first, retiring Alexander for the first out. Okay. She's showing me pictures of, we've got to get a new light apparatus for Percy, because, you know, last thing I need is Percy be so mad because we leave the daylight on at night or the night light on at day.
I mean, I know you're French already, but Christ, I'm a French dragon. You ever hear a French dragon yell in French when they're so mad? Fromage! Soutenant! Incroyable! Je suis mal. Très mal.
Sorry. Have to hear myself when I do that voice at times. It's hard when you're hearing this to know if you're doing it right or not. All right, Gavina, 2-0 pitch. Off the end of the bat, towards second. Another opportunity for Abrams. This will be a more routine one. He'll make the play for the second out. 2 outs now. Brendan Donovan 0 for 1 today. One strike pitch from Pratt. That'll be slapped towards short. Routine play for Alex Lee. He'll get it over to first, and the Cardinals will be set down in order once more. Daniel Pratt has been cruising so far in this one. We are halfway through game number 3 to the bottom of the 5th. We go one more time. Journey of the Starters brought to you by our 2 sponsors, APM Music and Moonbird. Andy Muller coming back out here for 5th inning, 74 pitches so far. He's had 4 innings, 6 hits, 4 earned runs. He has given up the opposite field homer to Alex Lee. He's walked a batter and struck out 2. Top of the order, Trainer, Lee, Thurman are due up here in the 5th. Trainer is 0 for 2, 1-1 pitch. Other way against the shift. Rodecker playing near short. Hasn't. He'll get it to first in time. That is your first out. One out now. Alex Lee, the batter. Lee is 2 for 2 today. He had the opposite field home run, and then he had a double. Drove in the first 2 runs of this game. 2-2. Jams him inside. This time he can't connect, and he will go down. Yep, hot mic there on Alex Lee as he didn't like his swing on that one. 3rd K of the day for Andy Muller. That is now your second out here in the 5th. Lola Thurman will come to the plate. Lola has reached each time so far, 1 for 1 today. Full count pitch. Thurman, soft liner to right field. It'll drop down, base hit. Thurman will get Texas's 7th hit on the day, 8 overall for both sides. 2 out runner at first. Cody Koshin comes to the plate. Koshin went the opposite field for a 2-run double in the 3rd. He's 1 for 2 today. First pitch is outside. Runner's on his way to second. The throw not in time. And Lola Thurman gets herself a stolen base. Thurman's 7th steal here this postseason. It'll be a 2-2 count. Grounded down towards second where McKenzie is. That'll be sent over to first in time, retiring Koshin and retiring this side. We are through 5 here at Globe Life Field. We will head to the 6th inning. It is Texas 4, St. Louis nothing. Daniel Pratt coming back to work, 53 pitches. He's been very economical with the pitch count. He'll have Powell, Larkin, Lewis coming up. Powell 0 for 1 today. Full count pitch. Down and in, it will be the leadoff walk to the Federal Reserve Chairman. Hey, cut rates while you're on the way to the base bag. Could you please? Okay, thanks, bye. Leadoff runner aboard, and Shane Larkin now the batter. Hold on. Shane Larkin now the batter, 0 for 1. Two balls, 2 strikes. Powell at first, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Curveball will do him in.
I cannot hit curveball. Straight ball, I hit it very much. Curveball. Bats are afraid.
Bats are afraid. That is your 4th strikeout of the day for Daniel Pratt. 1 out. Royce Lewis, the batter. Lewis is 0 for 2 today. 1-0 count. Back up the middle. Diving stop from Lee. Up. Throws to first. He's gonna get him. Beautiful diving play from Alex Lee. Another eMLB second. Stars. 5 golden stars. 4 Texas runs. 3 homers in the series. 2 Georgia pitchers. And a commish who has lost his marbles. All right, we good. Powell at second. Darius McKenzie will try to drive in a run here. 1 for 2 today. First pitch he sees towards second. Abrams will have time. He'll plant, throw to first. Side will be retired. Cardinals get another runner in scoring position, but they will leave another goose egg. Bottom of the 6th, we will go. Texas in control here, 4-0. All right, call to the bullpen. Andy Muller's day is done. It is the lefty Jeremy Humphrey that the AI has summoned. Humphrey, 23-year-old from Albany, New York. Made 13 appearances during the regular season. He was 3-3 with a 4.37 earned run average in 70 innings of work. For the postseason, 0-2, 7.71 earned run average in 11 2/3 innings. Humphrey throws 5 different pitches. He throws 3 different variants of fastballs. A fastball, a sinker, and a cut fastball. He'll throw low, mid-90s. A changeup, and a slider. Humphrey was a rookie this season. He was the 22nd overall pick by the Cardinals in 2030, and he was out of the University of Hartford. He'll start it off with Guerrero, followed by Reeves and Abrams. Full count pitch comes from Humphrey. Up in the zone, gets Guerrero to ground it down to short. That should be a routine for Larkin. It is frozen time to retire Vlad for the first out. Hold on. All right. Chris Reeves, your batter. Reeves is 0 for 2. First pitch, Reeves sees line shot over the leap of McKenzie, and that will be through for a hit. Reeves will take the corner. He'll turn around, head back to first. Runner at first now with 1 out. C.J. Abrams, the batter. Abrams is 0 for 2 today. Ball and 2 strikes. Got him to chase after one. That's a lazy fly out towards second base. Larkin calls for it. He'll pull it in. That'll be his second out. 2 outs now for Chuck Norris. All right, Norris comes up. 1 for 2. 1 strike pitch. Pulls that into left field. It'll be a line shot right in the direction of Royce Lewis. Will make the grab. That'll retire the side. They'll leave a runner aboard. We are through 6 here at Globe Life Field, Game 3. Game 4 will be on Tuesday night in our traditional 7 o'clock eMLB slot. Which team will be up 2-1? So far, it's looking like Texas, but still 3 innings of baseball. Let's get to it. Daniel Pratt back out to work. 67 pitches here through his first 6. He'll continue to go here on one hit ball. Matthew Bellows, Shane Rodecker, Roger Alexander coming up. Bellows 0 for 2 today. He'll await a 1-0 pitch, excuse me. He'll go the other way with it against the shift. That'll be well played. That'll get down one hop the wall. Bellows will stop in at second with a double. He won't take the extra chance trying to go for 3. Bellows gets the double. First double of this series, third double of the postseason. Leadoff runner is at second. Nobody out. Shane Rodecker is your batter. Today he's 0 for 2. Ball and 2 strikes. Rodecker goes the other way, but this one will be lined at Trainer, and he'll make the grab. That one was scorched, lasered, but right at Trainer. Didn't give Bellows a lot of opportunity to get back to the bag and position for possible tag-up. So he'll play it safe, stays at second, 1 out. Roger Alexander, now your batter. Alexander 0 for 2 today, still looking for his first hit in this series. 2-1. Rolls that towards second. Abrams had to go to his left, but he has it. He has time. He'll throw to first for the second out. Bellows will advance to third on the play. Two outs. Bellows is at third, and Jorge Gavina is the batter. Gavina today is 0 for 2. 1-0 count. Off the end of the bat to shallow center field. Norris is on the run. He'll pull up a bit as he has it sized up. He'll make the grab. And once more, the Cardinals will come up empty. Daniel Pratt pitching pretty good. Just 2 hits allowed here through 7 innings of work for him. It is now the bottom of the 7th, and it's time for the 7th inning stretch.
I was born to love you. I was born to lick your face. I was born to rub you, but you were born to rub me first.
Game 3 of the eMLB World Series here from Globe Life Field. Texas off to a 4-0 lead. This series is currently tied at 1, but we still have more baseball to play here as we continue on. Jeremy Humphrey will come back to work here. Lyle, Trainer, and Lee.
Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Ho!
Man, you can hear that really good now. There'll be a point in time that I will probably have a heart attack from that. Thundercats! Attica! Attica! Lion-O! Ho! Snarf! Snarf!
People are trying to make me take Snarf's spot. So mad.
All right, Lyle will start us off here with nobody out. Humphrey on the 1-1 pitch. Big swing and pop up on the infield left side. That is Larkin calling for it. D-Mac will celebrate. Yay, you caught it. What up? Top of the order, Jack Trainer comes up. Trainer 0 for 3 today. The 2-2. Got him looking as he will be mesmerized by the strike 3. Ate him all up with the changeup. Just froze him there. Beautiful pitch on the outside corner. First K of the day for Jeremy Humphrey. 2 outs. Alex Lee comes up 2 for 3 with a homer, 2 RBI. Two-strike pitch. Lee will swing and miss.
I keep pitching them and you keep missing them.
That's the second straight strikeout for Alex Lee, but he did his job earlier as we are now through 7. Lee with 2 of the RBI today as Texas leads this one 4-0. Daniel Pratt back out more here for work. 79 pitches through 7. Just 2 hits and 1 walk allowed today for Pratt. Bottom third of the order, Brendan Donovan, Jerome Powell, Shane Larkin coming up. Donovan 0 for 2. He'll swing on a pitch up and in. It's a short grounder over to second. Lee is at second now. Hold on, I missed some defensive changes. Reeves is out of the game. C.J. Abrams moves from second to third. Ted Westendorf comes in defensively. He will play at short. Alex Lee will slide over from short to second base. That's your defensive changes in the 8th inning. Jerome Powell comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Two balls, 2 strikes. He'll swing and miss, and he goes down. Next indeed. 5 strikeouts for Daniel Pratt. Shane Larkin, the number 9 hitter, 0 for 2 today. He's actually 0 for his last 8. He got a base hit in his first at bat in the World Series. A 2-strike pitch. Called strike 3.
Hey, bada, swing, bada. Hey, bada, swing, bada. Kennedy, swing, bada.
Well, they can't swing when they keep the bat on the shoulders, can they? 7.5 done here from Globe Life Field. We go bottom of the 8th. Texas maintaining the comfortable lead as they lead 4-0. Lola Thurman, Cody Koshin, Vlad Guerrero coming up here. Jeremy Humphrey will continue to go on 24 pitches. Thurman is 2 for 2 today. She also walked. Ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. A 85-mile-an-hour slider will retire Thurman for the first time today. We've got 1 out. The unders are looking pretty good here so far with just 10 hits total. Daniel Pratt, who came into today's game with a 407 on-base average against. Or I should say opponent's batting average, OBA. Sorry about that. Koshin 1 for 3 with the 2-run double in the third. The full count pitch pulls it into right. It will be right at Alexander, who'll make the grab for the second out. Two outs now. Vlad Guerrero comes to the plate. Guerrero is 0 for 3 today. A 3-ball, 2-strike count. Driven to the gap, left center field, very well struck. It's going to play halfway up the wall. Very close to a homer, about 4 feet missed. Guerrero will get in with a 2-out double. That is Guerrero's first double of the World Series, 7th double here of this postseason. It's going to give Ted Westendorf an opportunity to hit. Hey, Pop, thank you for the biddies. $500 biddies at any time will assure you of a boost being added to your account. Thank you much for that. Ted Westendorf, 25-year-old from Clayton, Missouri, another Missourian. He was 0 for 1 during the regular season. Now in the postseason, he is 0 for 2. He played for AAA Nashville for a bit, mostly for AA Frisco, hitting .225 with 4 homers. Here, mostly for defensive purposes. He was a 7th-round pick by the Rangers in 2027 out of El Camino College in Torrance, California. One-0 pitch to Westendorf. He'll swing at one up in the zone, and he skies it high right side. Foul territory. Gavina will get under it and make the grab. That will retire the side. Guerrero with the double, but he'll stay stranded at second. He'll go to the ninth. Last chance for the Cardinals. Just 2 hits on the day. And Daniel Pratt is going to come out for now on 88 pitches. We are going to see if Pratt is going to try to go for the complete game shutout here. Thank you for the plug, Tim. Top of the order, Royce Lewis, Darius McKenzie, Matthew Bellows. Anybody reaches Shane Rodecker will come up. Lewis 0 for 3 today. 1-0 pitch. To center field, line shot at Chuck Norris. He will make the grab. You know, back to the eMLB World Series. For those who were not watching earlier, we are in the top of the ninth. Daniel Pratt with a 2-hit shutout here so far through 8 1/3. 90 pitches thrown. He is trying to give Texas a 2-1 lead with authority here. Darius McKenzie will be the battery as one of the 2 hits today. Will reconvene with a 2-strike pitch. He'll check the swing. Doesn't matter. They will say it's in there. It's a call, strike 3.
That's the old pepper boy. That's the old pitching. That's putting it over the old plate, boy.
And I think for 7 strikeouts, this is probably the most appropriate version of Godzilla mode that we can do today. 7 Ks on the day for Daniel Pratt here. 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Matthew Bellows stands in his way. He has one of those 2 hits from earlier. It was a double. The 2-2 pitch. He'll hit that out towards left center field. Lyle will move over. He'll have room. He'll make the grab. And the Texas Rangers will be victorious here on their first game at home. They will take a 2-1 series lead as Daniel Pratt will be your absolute player of the game. Complete game shutout here. 2-hitter. Well played for a guy who had been giving up a whip of 2.19 and a 407 opponent batting average here prior to this game. That'll change those numbers really well. No doubt on who the player of the game is. It goes to the 1.0 pitcher, Daniel Pratt. His first season in Texas after 4 in Colorado is impressive in itself as he stymies the Cards. Just 1 walk, 2 hits allowed on the day. Only one of those was extra bases in Bellows' 7th inning double. He just muffled the hitting completely. Just 2 hits in 29 at-bats for the Cards. They will lose 4-0. Texas gets 2 hits from Alex Lee. All they needed was the opposite field home run that he had in the bottom of the first to be the winner for today. He went 2 for 4, scored twice, 2 RBI. Lola Thurman was 2 for 3, scoring once. Cody Koshin was 1 for 4 with an opposite field double. That drove in the other 2 runs that Alex Lee did not drive in. Guerrero, Reeves, Norris, and Lyle also having hits. 9 hits on the day for the 9 hits on the day for the Rangers, but only 2 for the Cards. And once again, our over-under prediction was how many hits will both teams have? We are way under 17.5, so the unders are victorious, and they are going to win over 13,000 hairballs. There was only 32% of the prediction was on the under side, so that is going to be a nice little winnings today for our victors. Congratulations to them. No doubt who your player of the game is. Daniel Pratt. 9 innings, 2 hits, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts. A complete game shutout for Daniel Pratt. Andy Muller will take the loss. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned runs, including the home run surrender to Alex Lee. He walked 1 batter and struck out 3 on the day. Jeremy Humphrey does do the job in his first
Thundercats! Ho!
Man, that sound effect is loud. I'm going to have to see if I can adjust it, but I'll do that later. I will poop my pants at some point in time just from a Mega Boost. Anju gets it. That's our 4th Mega Boost on the day. Thundercats! You ever pooped your pants, Lion-O? Ho! Snarf. Poop emoji. Snarf. Snarf. Indeed. Eesh. It is so loud. So used to it being on my old system, but I can finally retire that effing thing. It's just been like dying on me constantly. Oy. Just glad it is over and done with here going forward. All right, so pretty straightforward game here. All Texas realistically from the start as Andy Pratt leads the way. That'll give way to Game 4 tomorrow. No action here, but Tuesday night, 7 o'clock is when we will reconvene. I will at least advance the sim to be on that day so that our general managers can look at everything in their situation and see what they plan to do. Well, Shane Baz, I think you can go to AAA. You refuse. Punk, are you here by chance? I'm assuming he'll say do it, but just in case. So I might not be able to advance right now. I'll check in with Punk and make sure, and then I will send that file out, but just with a couple of team options. I just want to make sure before I go hitting Coster if he has a different plan, since it is off-season after all. So, all right, here we go. That is your day. Again, apologies for a little bit of the gap in between, but it gave you guys a little extra opportunity to earn any of the boosts that you might not have done so yet. I'm going to push the calendar out a little bit, and let's see who we're going to send you off to here in a moment. Let's see. Sean Curtis is still streaming. Is he going to keep on going? I don't know. He was streaming before me. Yeah, he's still going. You know what? We'll send it over to our usual, though. We'll go to Kava. Yeah, we'll head you over to Kava today. I don't know how he did into the PTCS at all. But we want to say thank you again for all of you who spent your time here today. Whether you're here for special drops or not, we appreciate you spending a little time with the eMLB universe and the 2032 eMLB World Series Game 4 coming on Tuesday night. Let's get you out of here. The eMLB Universe and the Fluffy Kitty Ninjas Show brought to you by our two sponsors, APM Music and our new sponsor, Moon Brew, giving you a tasty nighttime ritual to better sleep, better cortisol. Here is the code. Get 20% off. Use code Fluffy Kitty Ninjas. Back to litter box. I am going because Fluffy Kitty Ninjas do assassinate, and you're looking at their victim. Next time I can find some glue and tape, I'll put the old Nuggaroony back on straight, and we'll be back in front of you. That will be on Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Eastern. Game 4. Can the Cardinals tie it back at 2, or Texas take a 3-1 lead? Only 3 words for now. Hit the trumpet. And friends, as always, we want to remind you that how you think, it does direct your life. So when you're thinking your best, you are going to be your best. And we love to practice that story. So embrace the mindset. Come back and tell me what it's meaning for you. We always love hearing the good stuff. Over to Cava we will go to continue your out-of-the-park drop experience. Remember, if you've been here and got all your drops and like, why do I need to go to Cava? Because those are separate drops today. Again, special drops for the entire eMLB World Series will reconvene Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Cardinals and Rangers will do it once again. Hope to see you soon. Over to Cabo we go. Peace!